Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Super Fly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. Well, guys, this is kind of an update on my knife grail list. Earlier, I watched a video by Knife Girl Allie, and she did a list of her wish list, knife wish list for 2014, and I kind of wanted to do a video like that because it reminds me of the one that I did about 6 months ago. And I've really kind of edited a lot this list since then because I'm going more for practicality. A lot of the things that I had on this list weren't things that I would use very much, if at all, and it's just, to me, it's pointless to have something just laying around that you don't use. I'm not I'm not really a collector. If it's not something that I can use in my everyday life or switch out in my EDC or something like that, then I'm not really interested in it. Some things are cool. They have cool factors about them, but if I can't use it daily, then I'm not really interested in it. So anyway, I'll show you the list, and you'll see that I've actually marked a lot of things off of this list. So this section right here, we'll call this the probably never gonna own in my lifetime section. But as you can see, there's just, there's some high-end, or what I would think is high-end production knives there that I really love those knives, but I don't think I'll ever be able to afford them. So this one is, if I ever get a Chris Reeve Sebenza 21, and it has to be the 21, I don't like the 25. I don't know why, I don't like it. It's going to have to be a double thumb stud, a large Sebenza 21 with a double thumb stud. I don't know what it is about that knife, I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. So yeah, these three here, I don't really have a specific flavor that I like as far as color and finish and things like that. I just really like those knives. And then the SMF, I'm still kind of on the fence because, man, that thing's so damn heavy, and I'm a nut when it comes to that shit. Like, I don't like real heavy knives, so I don't know. But I really like the look of it. I think it's a badass looking knife. Over here, like you can see, I marked off a bunch of stuff, but these are kind of what I came down to. Again, with the heavy knife, I don't know, but I really love the Manix 2XL. I think it's a gorgeous blade, and it's so badass, and it I don't know, I just love it. I found one at my local knife shop, and I should have bought it, but I didn't. The Delica 4, I want that in the ZDP 189. So the only Delica that I ever buy will be in ZDP. The Sages, I only like the 1 and the 3. I don't like the 2 and the 4. So yeah, that's those. And then the Benchmade, I don't know why I like this knife so much. Like, to be honest, it's ugly as hell, but for some reason I just I really like that knife, the Benchmade 111, the H2O dive knife. I don't know why, I just love it. The Benchmade, I just got 941 written here because it's the Osborne design. When I bought the 940, if I would have known the 941 existed, I would have bought it. It's basically the drop point version of the 940, except it has black scales and a blue titanium backspacer, not liner. The Triage, I really wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of that knife. Like, I really like that knife, and I should have kept it. So I will be getting another one of those. I just don't know when. But awesome knife, and if I ever get it again, it'll definitely be in the Orden scales like I had originally. The Lion Steel SR1 actually should be up here with the probably never gonna own knives, because I think these are like 200 bucks a piece. Same with the Zero Tolerance 0301, because they're pretty expensive, but they're just awesome. And again, with the heaviness, the weight issue, the 301, a heavy ass knife, but it's so badass looking. Like that tiger stripe is so sexy. I don't know. I really want one of those really bad. I'm not a big balisong or butterfly knife guy at all. But the Kimura 5, I just think is awesome. So if I was going to get a Bally, it'd definitely be that one. It's affordable, but it's not something that's really practical for me, so I don't even know why it's still on here. The only Kershaw that I want anymore is the Blur and the S30V, or I'd like to get the CPM 154CM back. I bought it, I had it for like a weekend, and I decided to take it back. I just didn't like it, but I don't know, the more I look at those and the more I think about how it felt in my hand, it was amazing. I should have kept it, and I should have de-assisted it because I actually like the knife. I don't know why. It seems to be a theme here. I don't know why I got rid of it, but I did. And then as far as fixed blades, I had several fixed blades here that I wanted. But when it came down to it, it was practicality again. And to me, these are the knives that I think would be most practical as far as use that I would actually use them. I wouldn't use the skinner for actually skinning, but I love the shape of that knife. That's about the only CRKT I really like, is that Ken Onion skinner. I think it's awesome. The SE4, I'd really like to get it in the Venom Green, but if not, just the SE4 in general. I love that knife, and I think it's perfect for bushcraft, the size and everything. I think it's perfect. The Lion Steel M2 is like a classy, like bushcraft knife to me. Like it's kind of small. It would be more for finer tasks and stuff like that, but overall, I just think it's awesome, and it's a fixed blade version of the SR1, just with wooden handles, so I think it's awesome. And last but certainly not least, the SE Unglis or Junglis or whatever the hell it's called. Eventually I will have one of those, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what attracts me to that knife, but it is badass in all its hugeness. I think it's like a 10-inch blade, so it's like a mini machete, and it's just awesome. And I've wanted one of those for a long time, since I don't even remember where I saw it first, but I know it was on YouTube, of course, but I don't know whose video it was, but I saw it and I loved it. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of going to copy Knife Girl Alley and say that this is my knife wish list. I'm not really going to call it 2014 because there's no way, especially these up here, that I'm going to get all these knives this year. But yeah, these are, I mean, you know, the next knives that you see bought new for, you know, from selling other things or what have you, will be one of these. Actually, to be honest with you, the next one will probably be that one right there. Well, the next knife that I buy, we'll say that, because I do have a custom knife coming. As you guys remember, back in August sometime, I showed you a drawing that I drew up a knife. And it's, you know, it's been working, or it's been in production since then. The guy doing it is actually really behind on other stuff, and paid customers come first. You know what I mean? It's a trade. I'm trading him something for the knife, and it's basically partial trade and partial gift from the guy, to be honest. But you guys will see it when it gets here, and it's, man, I am so stoked. I cannot wait to get that knife. It's so badass. Go back in my videos and watch. I think I called it like my final design or something like that, or my final knife sketch or something, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's the knife that's going to be built for me, or it's already built. I think it's just in the final stages of it, and the guy's super busy, so I understand. I mean, I'm not the only guy in the world that this guy's making knives for, so I completely understand. But the suspense is killing me. So anyway, guys, this is my knife wish list, and I figured I would share that and shout out Knife Girl Alley in the process. So everybody go check her out. Link will be down below, and take her easy.